Yo, what's going on guys? Welcome back to Bringing Division video. What I guess today are some tips and tricks on how you can get the global event assault masks really easy. Now first of all, I do want to say these ones are hands down the hardest ones to get out of all the global events. The pig mask and the clown mask are definitely the hardest ones you can acquire. In my opinion, they take a lot of teamwork, they take a lot of communication, they take a lot of kind of slow playing, if that makes any sense. You can't just rush through a mission, you can't just play very aggressive because it's going to cost you, it's going to make you reset the mission again, and it's just going to frustrate you a little bit more. I'm going to give you guys some tips I used in order to complete these pretty easy. I wouldn't say pretty easy, but it took me way less time than some people, and you know, some people are still struggling, so I want to give you guys some tips and hopefully they help you out. Anyways, if you guys do enjoy this video or find it helpful, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe for more videos, and let's get right into this. The first thing I want to do is, if any of you guys are missing teammates for Xbox One, PS4, PC, anything like that, feel free to leave your names in the comment section below, and hopefully you guys can pair up with a mic and complete these masks really easy. As I said, this strategy is a little bit better than just going and trying to do this with randoms, because as you guys know, most of the time when you get randoms, they usually don't communicate or they're just really bad. So as I said, if you guys are looking for anyone, make sure you leave your names in the comment section below. Alright, so the first mask I want to talk about is the pig mask. This one's definitely hard, but it's not as hard as the clown mask, and this one is very achievable with friends that are not really communicating too much, or even with randoms, or even by yourself. It's pretty, I guess, easy to get if you play kind of passive and, you know, you take the mission very slow. So what you have to do in order to get this is complete Queen's Tunnel mission, Russian Consulate, General Assembly, Grand Central Station, and the Falcon Lost mission. The conditions for this is World Tier 5, hard difficulty or above, crucial or major assault modifier, and also no medical skills. Now a lot of people always have questions what it means by no medical skills, and I'm going to tell you guys right now, you cannot use anything medical in that column. The pulse, the first aid, the support station, the first aid, heal, and also the recovery link, I just don't touch at all. I'm pretty sure you can use the pulse because it doesn't heal you, it doesn't count as a medical skill. But just to be safe, I always took it off whenever I was going for this mask and just really never used it at all. Like I said, if you are allowed to use the pulse, let me know in the comment section below. I'll clear the message, I'll pin your comments. But as I said, just to be safe, I took everything off medical, and that's how I got mine. As for the build, I would recommend using Nomad 110%. If you guys don't have 6-piece Nomad, using something like 3 pieces Nomad, 2 Tactician, and also Ninja Bug Backpack will work very well. That's actually the build I used before, and even if you are playing the mission very slow and very kind of campy, sometimes the enemies might spawn behind you and sometimes they're going to rush you, and that extra life from Nomad can really help you out. The final thing I would recommend using, and something that might really help you out, is a flame turret with seeker mines. This combination is really good. It's going to help you control the enemies really easy. If you're playing by yourself, if you're playing with a team, using a flame turret and seeker mines is the way to go in my opinion. Up next we have the hockey mask, and this one's hands down the easiest one to get. All you really have to do is kill 500 LMB enemies, and all I did for this was go into the dark zone, go above DZ06 and just farm landmarks and just did you know, NPC runs, just killed NPCs. Anything I saw in my sight I pretty much just killed, and eventually you're gonna get this. It's pretty easy, as I said. Even if you farm something like Russian Consulate or Falcon Lost, you're eventually going to kill LMB enemies and get this mask. The final one we have is the Happy Mask or the Clown Mask, and this one is the hardest one in my opinion, the most challenging, the most annoying, all the above. This mask is actually very hard to get. So for this one, it's pretty simple. You have to complete all the assault missions without agents being downed or dead. You can use medical skills, you can use medkits, you can use reclaimer, everything like that, but no one can go down or die on your team. The Queen's Tunnel mission, Russian Consulate, Grand Central Station, and General Assembly are all pretty easy. As long as you have someone using Reclaimer or a Tactician Healer build, you should be good. Now obviously you have to play still pretty slow and pretty cautious in order to not go down or die, but it's definitely achievable even by yourself. Now getting to Falcon Lost, this is where things get a bit more hard and a bit more challenging. There are some tips I would recommend using and kind of following in order to increase your chances of doing this flawless, and this is actually something I did. So the first thing you guys want to do when you get to the final part is go underground, do not go on the right side. Normally, I would go on the right side, it's something that a lot of people do, but for this, and to be a bit more cautious and, not get affected by the bombs, you want to go underground. As long as you're not very close to the steps, the bombs will not affect you, so you don't have to worry about that. All you really have to pay attention to are the NPCs that are going to rush you. As for the build, I would once again recommend using 6-piece Nomad. If you don't have that, using something like 4-piece Nomad or 3-piece with a Ninja Bike backpack and 2 Tactician is the way to go. Also, you definitely want to use blue ults. This is very important. Whenever you have to go and put the bombs on the vehicle in order for it to explode, you want to pop a blue ult, and you also kind of want to pop a blue ult as you're running back, because if you don't, if you take too long, the NPCs will spawn and shoot you on the side or the back, or even the turret that's, constantly shooting you from the vehicle will do a lot of damage to you and potentially down you. So just to be safe, you want to pop a blue ult. If you have a weapon with Determined, it should be pretty easy to get it. All you have to do is just kill more enemies, and, your signature skill is going to be back. Also, having a teammate using Reclaimer is very smart when you're camping underground, because if they do put it in the middle or like somewhere close to the middle, the support station is going to go all over the place. It's going to give you unlimited ammo, it's going to give you immunity, and it's also going to give you a bit more healing. The last thing I want to say is you guys want to use a ranged weapon. Use something like a MDR, a sniper rifle, something like that. You do not want to use a submachine gun pretty much the entire time, I would say, because 1, you're going to run out of ammo, and 2, whenever the snipers come or the drones, it's going to take you longer to kill those enemies, and in that time, they have the potential to bring you down and, fail the mission for you. So as I said, using something like the MDR or a sniper rifle as your secondary is my recommendation. But anyways, that's pretty much for the video. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you have any questions, let me know in the comment section below. I'll respond to all my comments. But once again, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.